Hi everyone, it's another Monday and you know what Monday means. It's time for Tops and Flops football weekend and we look at some of the great performers, not so good performers as well. My name is Deji Faremi. Okonia is with me on the show today. Let's start with our flops. These were teams who were on the wrong end of some amazing teams.
True.
Let's start with Nancy. They were 6th by Monaco.
True, they were 6th by Monaco. That's because they considered 6 in their game against Monaco. Monaco actually closed the gap between themselves and the top side Nice. For Nancy, Deji, they still sit
in
pretty much in the relegation zone. Yeah, second from bottom, and it was a very embarrassing defeat for Nancy, who were having a good run until this weekend's fixture, where they were completely thumped by Monaco.
Well, Radamel Falcao amongst the goals in that one for AS Monaco. All right, let's look at another side that was thumped this weekend. We'll talk about Watford, of course. They were thumped by Liverpool 6-1. It was emphatic from Liverpool, and Watford didn't just turn up.
They didn't turn up on the afternoon, they were completely beaten. And this is a Watford team that had not conceded in 3 games coming into that Liverpool fixture. But then Liverpool showed how fantastic they've been all season, and they completely destroyed that Watford team. Watford, luckily for them, fortunately, just so as to reduce embarrassment, got a consolation goal.
Liverpool, so
got a consolation goal.
Doesn't really count.
But then the thumping was absolutely crazy for Watford.
Okay, let's move on to our third flop, Everton. It wasn't just about the embarrassing defeat they got from Chelsea on Saturday. It was also because of the setup from Ronald Koeman. It just seemed like the whole side didn't have what it mattered to play against Chelsea.
Look, Everton are one of the best, have one of the best defense in the league this season, DG, and also Ronald Koeman. I think it's out of fear for and respect for Chelsea, decided to go with 5 defenders. Who does that? And Chelsea just completely overran them, scored loads of brilliant goals. Eden Hazard had one of the best games of the season. Chelsea played one of their best games of the season. From the first minute to the end of the game, Everton were completely out of sorts. And he tried to redeem himself at some point, taking off a defender to bring in Kevin Mirallas, but then too little too late because he was flogged.
Well, too little too late for Everton in that one. We tried to bring on Kevin Mirallas, didn't just work out for him. Let's talk about our tops, and we'll start with a side who, in the previous weekends, they've been flops and flops and flops. Sunderland, finally their first win in the Premier League.
First win?
And they did it in style.
Yeah, it came in the 11th game of the season, the Premier League season, that is. And like you did say, they did it in style. The most interesting fact is that Sunderland were down to 10 men.
And they were away from home.
Away from home at Bournemouth, who are pretty impressive, Eddie Howe's team. But then somehow, Sunderland turned it up. Victor Anichebe inspired it because he got a goal and then he was fouled for the penalty, which Defoe converted. I think they deserve to be our tops this season.
You don't think Sunderland should now play with 10 men away from home?
I bet David Moyes won't mind playing with 11 men every other game and then also getting victories. It was hard fought, but they actually did the job, Sunderland.
All right, let's look at another amazing player this weekend, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Got 4 goals, 4 amazing goals for Borussia Dortmund.
And you know what, Deji? It was his reply after he had a little bit of a problem with the manager in midweek, brought back into the team, and like he did say, 4 amazing goals for Borussia Dortmund. Absolutely outstanding performance by the Gabonese international, who happens to be the African Footballer of the Year, Deji. And Dortmund, who was struggling the league for victories, returned to winning ways.
They needed
his
that
display. Absolutely.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Our final tops this weekend, Liverpool. We cannot go without talking about Liverpool.
If Watford were in flops, Liverpool have to be in the tops, DG. They are top of the league going into the international break. They've scored the most goals in the league this season. 30 goals. And they have some amazing goal scorers. Sadio Mane is having a super time in the team. Firmino is helping out. Coutinho is actually having a really great time in a Liverpool shirt.
It's the first time they're topping the league since 2014.
Absolutely. And then they
didn't go on to win, of course.
They had Sterling, Suarez and Sturridge. Sturridge isn't scoring very many. In fact, hasn't gotten a goal in the league this season, but doesn't matter much for Jurgen Klopp's team because the other players are actually turning up.
A great one for Liverpool in that one, and as Okona said, top of the Premier League going into the international break. All right then, that's it for tops and flops this weekend. Please subscribe to our channel, and of course you can also follow us on our social media pages as you can see them on the screen. We'll see you next time. We're out.